If you need to maintenance your 2007 to 2018 JK and keep it looking and functioning like new, this windshield frame weather strip will be a mod that you'll want to take a look into. Now, you may have noticed that your windshield seal is a bit worse for wear due to a number of different factors, including age, weathering over time with the top off, and just constantly sealing the top to the front. These can get brittle, they can crack, and the old seal can cause leaks from rain or just even air getting inside and messing with that in-cab environment, and you definitely don't want it raining inside the Jeep. Now, this will be a great solution to all of those issues while also being a very affordable fix for those leaky or just worn down factory weather strips. Now, this will feature an OE style design, so you can expect factory specs and quality out of this weather stripping. Now, like I mentioned, this piece seals to the front of the top of the windshield to your hard top or your soft top, so this will work with either or, and this one specifically will refresh that factory strip there to prevent or stop any leaking, like I mentioned before, providing a better seal to the top for an overall better experience. Now, this is going to be quite simple, but it is going to be heavy duty, made of a heavy duty rubber material to hold up well to the elements and however many times you take off and put on the Freedom panels or the Sunrider feature. Now, on the back, this will also have some heavy duty 3M tape to make sure that it's going to stay in place and hold up for the long run. Now, getting into price, this is going to be about $100, and honestly, to fix a leaky top, I'd say that it's well worth that money. Now, even if that's not the reason why you're looking at this, I still would say that this is a great preventative measure, so you won't have to deal with that in the future while being pretty affordable as far as mods go, making it, again, very well worth the price. Now, install will be a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter and shouldn't take you any longer than 10 minutes to get the old one off and this one in place. Now, speaking of the install, one of our customers here has actually installed this on their JK and is going to walk you through what that process looks like step by step. So that's going to wrap it up for me. Let's go ahead and get into the install.
Hey, welcome. Today, working on a Jeep Wrangler Polar Edition 2014. And it's got a water leak from the windshield, so we're going to place the seal over the top of that. Looking forward to this. Never done one before, but it should be pretty good. Let's go. First, we got ahead and removed the 2 panels inside the vehicle, and there's a twist knob on each side for each panel, and you rotate. And come down first side. And second side for the driver's side. A little awkward to get them off, but it's not too hard. Just a lot of finger twisting. It's all good. Okay, and then there are 4 levers that we've got to twist next. 2 on the passenger side. You just pull that out. Again, twist. This connects to 2 panels, 3 and 4. And then you've got 2 levers over the front, each side pull back, easy peasy. When you take this off, driver side comes off first, passenger side comes off second. You got to do that order because one sits on top of the other. All right, let's go ahead and take the driver side off. All right, driver side, come in one hand inside, you get it loose, pull up and off, put it off to the side, and we'll go to the passenger side. Same thing here, push from the inside, slide, nice and easy, careful, and put off to the side. Okay, so we've been having some issues leaking on the front of the car when there's quite a bit of water. And as you can see here, looks like it's indented, and so we're losing that seal and water's coming in, dripping down on the radio. I've got the new seal here, getting ready to put that in. Peel this first seal off, and then put the new seal in. Okay, so I got a trim removal tool. You can get this from a number of places, from Harbor Freight, Auto Parts Store, Amazon. I like this because it's plastic. It doesn't scratch the paint as you're working with it, so I think it's pretty good. When I look at removing this, I see here that it's got a lip, right? So pretty sturdy lip into here. So what I anticipate is that this is gonna come across and then it will seal back in the lip. It's got some tape here in the front. You also notice, got glasses on because get the details, you gotta see what you're doing. So, all right, let's start prying away. And looks like we got to deal with a little bit of the residual tape that's on here. And just kind of pull this back. And I don't really want to beat it up too much, but since we are replacing it, it should be, there we go. Okay, so it's got a tab here where it looks like this will fit on, so we're gonna take a note of that. But yeah, so looks like the glue is doing its job here for the body. We'll come back and we'll clean all that up. But okay, looks like we just go ahead and let's put this out of the way and just peel it straight across. Here's that lip that we were talking about. And we'll hit this from the other side. Okay, so got that piece off. It did kind of come apart, but now I need to go ahead and take the rubber piece that the glue just didn't want to release. I'm going to use my again my trim tool, kind of just work that through and get all this residual off. It's on there really good, and I'm going to go with the tool to start with. Okay, so using WD-40, just a tiny little bit is all that's really necessary, because you don't really have to saturate it down too much. You'll see it starts to pool, and what I've done is I've just been working in sections, and then as the area pools, I'll go back with my finger and kind of pick it up from here and just rub it into the area to get it all moist, saturated. And then come back over it with the razor blade. That seems to work the best. You want to use the razor blade really flat to get the adhesive off. Okay, so finished cleaning off all of the adhesive from the vehicle. All right, so I've got the seal here. I'm gonna go ahead and there's the metal lip here, and it looks like there's the groove section that goes with this of the seal, which this kind of pushes into. I'm gonna just do a quick, just kind of see how things fit before I go all the way across, just to make sure. And I'm not gonna pull the adhesive tape yet, because I want to do a pre-fit to see how everything goes. So got nice and tight on this side. Make sure got everything all set up. It looks like the seal should fit in here pretty good. I'm going to trust that the adhesive tape is just as good on this, and just kind of push it all the way through with your hands. And then there's a little ridge right here where this flap sits into, and so we're gonna sit that in and push forward. See how that goes. Looks like everything sits in pretty tight. Happy with that seal all the way through, and let's go ahead. I think I like it, and then I'm gonna pull the adhesive tape. So back in a second. Okay, so happy with the way it fits all the way across. So I'm gonna go ahead and peel back this red tape, and I'm gonna go just a little bit at a time, just to make sure everything's going well. And if I have any issues, I can always go back, but it feels like it's pretty solid right here. Kind of pushing in. No tape down here, no adhesive down here on this side, so I think I might get a little extra adhesive just to make sure that that fits nice and tight. But pulling along, I'm pulling the tape at an angle as I go, and I'm pushing down to get a nice seal onto the frame of the vehicle. All the way across and down. It looks like there's a little bit more tape here on the corner, white tape. I'll pull that off and seal that down. So you can kind of hear it fitting and lifting, I think. But, Okay, so the roof's gonna go back on reverse order that we took it off. So passenger side first. I kind of lift it up and through. And I like to put one hand inside to set it into place. And this kind of fits. See how we're fitting there? Like that. It's got some pins that it uses to get into place. And because my new seal, I have to see how it sits. Looks like that's sitting pretty good. Like that. Same thing, one hand inside, one hand outside. As you put it on, nice and easy. This has got pins and let's see how we're sitting. And yeah, okay. And then I'll go inside and I'll latch it down and we're good to go.
So that's gonna wrap it up for my review and the install of this windshield frame weather strip fitting all 2007 to 2018 JK Wranglers. And remember, for all things Jeep, keep it right here at extremeterrain.com.